Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Moon Colony live stream. I hope you can hear us all okay and see everything okay. But we've got Alex with us here again today. Hello, Alex.
Hello.
And we're going to be doing kind of I said Krampus, which is kind of like an evil Santa, basically, like a demon Santa kind of thing. I think it comes from like some one of the Germanic countries. It's a tradition of theirs, I think. But yeah, I've kind of given Alex sort of free reign to kind of do whatever he wants in that regard. But as usual, feel free to ask any questions as we go along. I'll say some hellos to people in the chat in a second. But yeah, what are you thinking, Alex? Have you got any thoughts, or are you just gonna kind of wing it?
I'm looking what comes up
Yeah.
when you type Krampus in Google.
Yeah.
It's like basically a devil with beard and
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, kind of. It's like a devil with a Santa beard and outfit. There was like a horror movie that came out years ago, like 2015.
I watch horror movies. Much. Can you see my hand?
I can't see your hand. No.
Okay, good.
But yeah, I'll say some highs while you're looking through some references. Hi Lemon Emlyn, hi Turret Turret, and oh hi Melissa, welcome. I know we're doing a stream a little bit earlier today. We have a meeting later, so we had to shift the stream back a little bit, but it's all good.
Okay. If I wanted my life to be easy, I would just make SQL calls, but let's try to make an illustration that I think.
Yeah. Thank you, Zombie Anton, for the raid. 7 people. Thank you so much. I hope you had a good stream. Hi, Leonie. Hey, how's it going? What did you get up to on your stream, Anton? Hey, Cranbit, you were playing Splatoon 3. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's awesome. I haven't played much Splatoon. You also do art streams though, which is why you came here. Oh, amazing! Let me give you a little shout out. Then people can go and check you out. If I can type. There you go. What kind of art do you do?
Are you asking me? Because I would answer shitty art for myself at least.
Yeah, Alex, that's why we don't tend to ask you what kind of art you do.
Exactly.
You're too self-deprecating.
Bad kind of art.
Anton said, "Yeah, we just finished our horror/Christmas art last time." Oh, amazing! It seems to be a common thing, I guess, doing doing horror Christmas art. Hey, Sev Rain, hi Dynan, nice to see you.
Sorry if you guys heard that. I didn't.
Oh no, I didn't hear anything.
It's like Windows sound.
Oh no, I couldn't hear it.
Because I clicked 2 buttons at the same time. So.
Okay, what are we looking at here?
I'm thinking of maybe a creep scene, like a, how do you call it, fireplace?
Yeah.
and that we're looking at it from like under a chair, like a
Oh,
child
cool.
kind. But I don't know how I should indicate. Try like POV, just add
Like,
some hands
some
or
hands,
something.
yeah.
Little child faced with a Christmas
Oh, a little candy cane
and
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Hey, AVG Squid, nice to see you. How are we doing? We're doing good, thank you. Doing good. Just figuring out.
I mean,
Figuring
I
out
don't know if it is going to be like a good drawing, but it's probably be at least a funny drawing. Not funny, but amusing. Let's just
yeah, yeah. It'll be something that I haven't seen before, so that's a win in my book. Lemon Emlyn says it always amazes me how fast Alex works. Yeah, man.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Now it's just like my main topic to speak on.
What, working fast?
Yeah. On those streams, like usually.
Yeah.
Peak about that. Just being accumulation of experience and laziness.
Yeah.
Talking to my wife the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a very difficult character to have. Be both extremely lazy and ambitious.
Yeah.
It's just a very unfortunate combination.
You're just in a constant state of frustration.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want to do anything, but then you're like pissed that you didn't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. I have like a bunch of hobbies on the go at once, and I'm like, man, I really want to be good at all of them, but at the same time, I also can't be bothered to put the effort in to get good at them. I just want it to happen.
Windows sounds like I need to turn them on somehow.
Send a strongly worded email to Microsoft. Tell them about it.
I need to, but not about the sound, but about my computer dying in the last update. That was such bullshit. Like for 2 weeks, I'm like trying to figure out what is. Okay, this sound is annoying. Can I? When I double tap, it just pops Windows sound.
No, that's weird.
And when those settings come,
is it like the sticky keys thing?
Yeah, they have the same sound.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you can turn that off.
Does that look like a chair? That's a very tall chair.
That is a very tall chair. Yeah, it looked
very tall chair.
It looked more like a chair before.
Before the hands, right? Maybe the hands are making it.
Yeah, I think if.
I'm trying to like have an organized layers, and then I keep ruining them.
Yeah.
And drawing over. That's whoa.
Swimbar says if you're an artist and your name starts with the letter A, your chance of getting hired at Moon Colony is at 90%. We've got Arthur, multiple Alexes, Antoine. I feel like we must have more.
It's actually very annoying. Like we have at some point like we have 3 actually. We have like Leone and like Pashenko and me. And I was just, if I could, I would just rename myself in the like official chats to be like Bob or something.
Yeah.
The amount of time people tag me on a like a task that it's not me related, it's just Like, oh, it's somebody tagging me about something. That's not me. Okay.
You should really get the title of Alex, considering you have it in your name twice. So
Yeah, true. Actually, in my language, I have it 3 times.
really?
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
just the middle part is it's a bit.
Yeah.
It's like a version of my name, but it's just like specific like country
Yeah.
abbreviation type thing. I don't know. I
Yeah.
can't think of like a English version of that. Like, mm. can you think of something like that? Like a name that has like that's called differently, but it still means the same name. I mean,
Like
Russian the same. They like Alex. They call it like Sasha at the same time, which is
it's kind of like Robert and Bob or something like that. So they're like the same.
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Or everyone's favorite. If you know someone called Richard, you can call them Dick and get away with it because it's the short version of Richard.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just know I'll call every Richard that.
Yeah. Let me see. We have Alex Heath as well. Yeah, Alex Heath is on the stream too. He
Oh, nice.
doesn't work for Moon Colony, but he does come on the stream quite a lot. Can you ask Alex how to maintain your brushwork consistently while painting? Sometimes I just lose and everything looks too smooth.
You mean to be noticeable your brushwork?
I guess so. That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
Sounds like you're like over polishing things. It's not a simple fix. You can either try to like limit yourself to not zoom in your pages. So in a way, you will be forced to use like bigger brush strokes, and you won't be able to like fiddle that much. That's a one way. But in general, it's just knowing what you want with and with what you're drawing. Honestly, that's actually it's an experience thing. Like showing something with few strokes rather than like 50.
Yeah.
And that will leave it to a certain degree like brushy. Or you can like try to use like a very distorted brush that you have a really hard time to over polish with. Let me see if I can find such example. Like this, like my Diablo cinematics brush, which is a very crappy brush. In the sense of it is very rough, and it's rather impossible to smooth it.
Yeah.
Even if you try to like make polished version of something, like transition and stuff, you still will have hard time making that. So in the end, you will just be left with some brushy looking thing. But yeah, that is one way to cheat it, I guess.
Yeah. Leonie says that a good exercise to build confidence in brush strokes is trying to paint clouds.
I love how every artist have like actual actual, maybe because like Leone tries to teach people things and he has an actual practical advice. I'm just like, be better, man. Just
Alex
yeah,
is like
yeah,
the Dark Souls player, and just is like, yeah, just get good, I guess.
yeah. Like, don't worry, it will come in like 50 years. Work on its own. It's not a big thing.
Yeah. Probably a commonly asked question, but may I ask how you get that sort of color picker window? It's a
That's
plugin, right?
cool. Course, yeah, it's a paid plugin. Let me just find a reference. A fireplace. Like how yeah.
I found the plugin. I'll send a link. There you go.
Oh man, I hate AI. Why does every image that comes up now is just something generated?
Yeah, you got to filter through the.
Honestly, I was skeptical that AI will reach a like plateau because like the internet will be flooded with so much AI images that it will be forced to study itself at some point. But I see it now. This will happen, honestly.
Yeah.
Like everything is AI generated now, so this will definitely happen.
Yeah. It's going to turn into a massive mess. Let me see what else have we got. Anton said we've been using a lot of rough brushes for the comic covers too. I like this brush. It feels like tacky paint. That's cool. But yeah, sorry, I missed your message earlier. To answer your question, you do comic book covers illustrations every month. That's cool. A different comic book cover every month. That's fun. I kind of just totally forgot that the concept of a Christmas tree existed, and I was like, it's pretty interesting to have a fireplace in the middle of a forest. It's like a 5 second thought. I was like, that's a weird choice. That's a weird choice, Alex.
It's a real choice. Guess I'm going to go with that. I was thinking to make it all Christmassy and like nice, then ruin the vibe, I guess, in a way.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it could help it. Could help the vibe. What's this? Melissa said, I see at least 9 people in Moon Colony with the name starting with A. There must be more, but some people have different usernames. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's another one. Isn't there like Alex B? We have an Alex B as well.
We do.
Yeah.
So not yeah. I guess maybe the like Moon Colony recruiters just start with the letter and just send it there.
Comes across someone with the letter A in their name, like at the start of their name, and they're just like, "You're hired," but I'm not an artist. I don't care. You're in.
Yeah, you guys can consider like, whoa, that's definitely the sticky. You just made a this cool compilation of sounds when I clicked the button 5 times. It's like
Club mix. I'll change my name for sure. You don't have to change your name. It's okay. You don't have to change your name to start with the letter A. It's all good.
I hate using transparent brushes. White light. Okay, so but if I have this shell like that, then I need to move it more because I will have problems defining things going this way. So make it a side window. Should I move this window?
I think the window looks pretty good. I think it looked alright.
I just leave it for you.
Thanks, Alex.
Screw. It looks ugly or not. In the end.
My bad taste will dictate the future of the lighting. What games have you been playing recently, Alex?
Oh man, too much games.
Too many?
There's no enough time for me to enjoy my drug, my addiction.
I feel that.
It is an addiction, honestly. It is. Like I know it is. It definitely is an addiction because like I feel it when I don't know what I want to play, but I still want to play.
Oh, yeah.
You know that feeling that you're like you want to play something and just you scroll and you scroll and you scroll and you don't find it and then you're like disappointed.
Yeah, and then it's like, right, time to go to bed, I guess.
Yeah. Then you know that it's like you're searching for your fix, but it's just not there.
Yeah.
Nothing good came out.
Yeah. I've been playing Marvel Rivals over the last few days. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried it. It's a bit too arcade for me, but otherwise it's not bad.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I'm having a lot of fun with it, but how long for, I'm not sure.
I feel like it's just too one-dimensional compared to like Overwatch. I mean, in Overwatch, you feel like you have like levels of how well you play a character.
Yeah.
I feel like in this, it's just like, all right, those are the skills. Like in 2 games, you're like, okay, I know how to use them, and you don't have like much different like outcomes of them. Like in, for example, like you have played Overwatch, right?
Yeah, sure.
Like McCree, I don't know if you have played him as
I played him a little
DPS character. You have like a flashbang, but you can like use it smartly to like flash 1 or 2 characters, and you have like a single fire for like long range, and then you have like a
the quick burst.
like burst of that you can like burst somebody like close by, and then you have like a row at the same time. When you combine all of the skills, you can be like do a lot of like various things, and like in different situations like play differently the character. I feel like in Marvel you're like just okay, I click this skill, that skill, and this skill, and then you're like on cooldown. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Waiting for them to like come back again. Maybe the skill cooldowns is just like too big for my taste.
I found a few things that I think, and I think the cooldowns on some of the characters are definitely one of them, where it's like having like a 20-second cooldown on.
Yeah, you're just waiting.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, I'm waiting 20 seconds to use one of my like 3 abilities. It's a long time.
The problem is like when you're in a situation you have nothing to use. You're like, okay,
yeah.
I guess we just dying now.
yeah, exactly. And a lot of the ultimate abilities at the minute, I don't know if they might change them later down the line, but a lot of the ultimate abilities at the minute are just like if you are in this area of effect, you're gonna die, like just straight up.
Yeah.
Um,
What characters did you play? Let's compare to see our
um,
notes.
I played Cloak and Dagger. Oh, I play Cloak and Dagger as like my main
Oh man, I didn't
one.
try that one at all.
They're really
I,
fun. They're a
yeah,
support,
that
and I
sound that
normally
that
hate
one
support.
actually sounds like very because like you have like a lot of skills and when
Yeah,
you switch the character you have different skills, right? And
yeah,
maybe
yeah,
that feels differently.
yeah. It is pretty cool. And I like playing them a lot because you can you can do pretty well in a fight. So you can kind of defend yourself and support at the same time, which is cool. Um, in terms of like the DPS characters I played, none of the tanks interest me at all. They're all really boring for me. But
Mm, Venom was kind of okay, I guess. But still like very simple. I really like Captain America. I mean,
yeah,
surely that he's OP at scale. Like my first game, I had like 30 kills with him,
yeah,
and like we didn't let the enemy team leave the base at all.
yeah,
I'm like, this is kind of wild.
yeah,
He just punches people to death and just leaves when he doesn't feel like uh,
yeah,
dying. Just, that's my go-to character if we're losing. I'm just switching to Captain America and just start
yeah.
punching people. If I have one support, that game over.
hmm I I haven't tried many DPS. I've tried like Squirrel Girl because she's closest to Junkrat in Overwatch, I think. So I was like, yeah, I'll give her a try, and she's pretty cool. Um, though Iron Fist is totally broken. Like he like insane amount of damage in like half a
Yeah,
second.
yeah, he's pretty broken. Also, he has like a ridiculous heal.
Yeah, yeah, he does. Yeah. So there's been a few times when I've managed to kill him, and I'm like, thank God that this Iron Fist is bad because like they do so much damage in like half a second.
He does have like really low health, so if you can like kind of like kill him before he just hides
Yeah,
fast, it's,
yeah.
it's not that bad.
Hey,
I've
Gal.
played a lot of DPS characters that actually destroyed him, and like
Mhm.
even Wolverine 1v1, I just
Oh yeah,
you, you just out not heal him, but I guess you out heal him in a way.
yeah. Playing Wolverine is a lot of fun actually. I love
Yeah,
like I love having a flying there's like a flying hero and you just jump up at them and pull them back down to the ground. That's so much fun.
like the best hero for me in this game definitely probably the little shark boy.
Oh, Jeff. Yeah, Jeff is amazing.
Like insane.
Yeah.
Like murder the whole enemy team.
Yeah.
Uh,
And his
super
heals are
ultimate.
nuts as well.
You can just eat them and jump off the map and like
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah.
Also, he like he does a lot of DPS if you like shoot
Yeah.
those little rockets.
Mhm. Yeah.
But yeah, some characters are definitely OP. That like Scarlet Witch character is just insane.
Yeah, I don't have much of a problem with Scarlet Witch, but I know that her ult is another one where it's like if it hits you, you're gonna die instantly. So
I mean, she makes insane amount of damage for a character that does not need to aim at all. It's
yeah.
just like auto aiming, and you can just walk backwards. Just basically Moira from Overwatch, but on crack.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You like if they catch you, you can just phase out and then just continue like zapping them from a different direction.
Yeah. And her
And
range
you
is
have like
insane.
like the only counter to her in general is just like that Widowmaker character or
Oh,
like a
Black Widow.
sniper character to
Yeah.
just like shoot her from afar, but that's it. Like I like especially like Iron Fist and all that, he just like dashes towards me, like you phase out and he has no more mobility and you're just like bzzz, okay, you're dead.
Yeah.
Too OP.
Hi Jin Sheng. Oh hi Kathy. Yeah, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I found that with Cloak and Dagger, you can do a really similar thing, where when you're in your like cloak mode, um, you can have an AOE that makes people around you like invisible. And I have a great replay of uh, of this Iron Fist running over to me and my team, like starting to beat up the guy next to me. So I just make him invisible, and the Iron Fist is just like, "What the hell just happened?" And he just runs off.
It's just like confused,
Yeah, yeah. He's like, "Where'd that guy go?" And he just runs
especially
away.
especially when people don't know the abilities of other characters yet. They're
Yeah,
like, what?
yeah. I am having a lot of fun, but yeah, the time to kill is really low, so you die super quick. Um, with a lot of the melee characters, at least. But I don't know. I'm interested to see how it goes, because at the minute it's a lot of fun, but it does need work. Which, you know, for a season one, it's gonna be, isn't it?
Yeah. I think my problem was it felt kind of like I have mastered my character in like
Yeah,
five games. And you're like, okay, this kind of feels like it's lacking depth to your mastery of the characters. Like
yeah,
something is off with the abilities. I'm not like a game developer that
mm,
like point it out. I've just played a lot of games, but it feels like I'm doing great with my character. It's just like if something goes wrong, you're like, okay, like I died because we have 0 healers and I'm
yeah,
alone
yeah,
against 5 people or something like that. It's
yeah,
not because like I didn't press my buttons. Like everything was pressed, everything was how it was supposed to go.
yeah,
Like you hit your skills and everything. You just out positioned or like something like that,
yeah. That's the thing.
which is not a good thing, honestly.
Yeah, like when you're averaging at like 25 to 30 kills a game, and then you compare it to Overwatch, and you're like, ah, okay, yeah, I'm considerably better at this.
I mean, this can be like resolved in
Yeah.
with just like better matchmaking, I guess. But still, it just doesn't feel like you can do much more with the character. Like in Overwatch, there's like characters like Genji. You're like I always felt like I don't know how to play that character
Yeah.
well enough. You're like, okay, I tried to do that, and it almost happened, but it didn't. Like you parried this guy, and then you dashed, and then you like parried another. You killed somebody, then your skills refreshed, and then you parry somebody else, and then you like almost executed it perfectly, but you didn't. That's
Yeah.
like you need to have that to keep going back to the game and like, okay, I'm getting better with the character. In this, I
Yeah.
was like, okay, I'll just try another character, and now it's fun because there's like a lot of them. But
hmm Yeah,
I feel
there's
like,
like 30 or something crazy like that.
yeah, and that with a game with so many characters, it is definitely going to be like uh, balancing issues. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's supposed to be like just what it is, a fun little game, and it
Yeah.
won't be taken like too seriously probably. And
Yeah.
as far as that goes, it is.
Mm.
But then Path of Exile came out, so
Oh, that's true. I haven't played Path of Exile. I haven't played Path of Exile 2.
the first one, or
Oh, no, I haven't played the second one yet. I played the first one for a little bit, but I want to try the second one.
yeah, definitely do try that.
Yeah.
I recommend it.
It's in early
I
access,
I
isn't
was
it?
yeah, it is, but I think it's missing an act or something. The game is like polished as it can be. It's not like that. It's not like you're playing weird early access title that doesn't work properly.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'll have to give it a go because I was debating on whether or not to buy it to get into the early access or just wait for it to come out as free.
Yeah, I was planning to wait, but like I got peer pressured by all of my friends playing it, and it's not that I want to play it with them. I just they were having fun with it, and I'm
Oh yeah,
going to Twitch and like everybody's playing it, and like okay, cool,
yeah.
just get it as well, I guess.
Did you get it on
But it's
PC?
yeah. it's definitely a completely different experience that what the first one was, like
Okay.
what Diablo is. It
Yeah.
just feels like a Souls game, but
Oh, okay, cool.
it's like top down. It's
Yeah.
like everything kills you very fast, and it's a lot more like slow paced, I guess.
Okay, that's
And
cool.
but yeah, I really disliked that about Path of Exile. That it, the first one, that it at some point you just become like this blur of kills and like everything
Yeah.
dies.
Yeah. Well, that's
So I
that.
like that they went this way.
Yeah. When I played Diablo 3, I had a very similar thing. Within like, me and my friend were playing it together, and we were playing it on like the second hardest difficulty or something. And within like the first few hours, we just became unkillable. And we were like, all right, cool. Well, the rest of the game is just going to be us like having a power trip. Awesome.
No,
And
this is definitely a very different experience.
yeah, which is good. I think I prefer that, honestly. Like, because
It's
after a
much,
while of having that power trip, you're just like, yeah, okay, I'm kind of bored of this now.
yeah, it feels much more tangible in a way. It's like feeling your abilities. Also, I really like that I am playing a mage.
Oh,
I
cool.
really like that my abilities chain together.
Oh, nice.
Like you don't have that in Diablo. Like here, you can cast like a firewall, and when you
Hmm.
toss like another projectile through it, it gets inflamed.
It's inflamed. That's cool. That's
Or
really
like
cool.
you put like a lightning orb, and if you're inside the orb and cast different lightning, it just continues chaining. And it's like they have like combinations of your skills, and a lot of those skills have those like dependencies of other skills to work like
Mm.
better. And that's really cool because like you're just not mindlessly spamming things. You're like, okay, I'll cast this and this and this, and I'll combine it with this, and then create something entirely different. Yeah,
No, that is really cool. I like that.
it's kind of like that little game that was like for wizards that you like combine
Oh
skills. You
yeah,
remember that?
yeah. Was it? Was that
Magic, I think.
Magica?
Magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that game was awesome. I remember playing that as a kid. Me and my friends would never get further than like 2 hours because you
Yeah.
just end up like fighting each other.
Yeah. But yeah, it has some of that in it, which is cool.
Yeah. Oh, that is
I
fun.
haven't played the other classes, but I really like that about sorcerer.
Yeah. No, maybe I'll have to maybe I'll have to give it a go. My PC
Yeah, I think so.
my PC kind of sucks right now, so I'd probably have to get it on console. So I don't know how it plays with a controller very well or not.
It should be. I don't know. Honestly, I've read that the first one was kind of like difficult at some like end game stuff,
Yeah,
I guess. But I don't know if this one is the same because like the whole pacing of the game is very
it's so
different.
different. Yeah.
So that would be the case. Honestly.
Yeah.
Also, I've like decided that I want to play Kingdom Come.
Oh
Sometime.
god. Yeah.
It's just like too much games now. I deleted Marvel Rivals and I just left it to like Path of Exile and Kingdom Come, but that's
Yeah.
still too much.
Have you played Kingdom Come before?
Yes, but I didn't finish it, and this second game is coming, and I just
Yeah.
decided that I would go back and just focus on the main story or something and try
Yeah.
to beat that.
I like the first one, but I also never finished it because that game can be really
Very
difficult.
distracting, also.
Well, yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yeah, very difficult. Honestly, it's like frustrating at some
Yeah.
points. Like if you're ganged up by 3 people, they just hit you.
That's the thing. I can just
Senselessly.
about handle two. I can just about handle fighting 2 people in that game, but any more than that, and I'm just like, I don't know what. Help, help me.
Yeah, definitely. I got mad because I actually modded it because
Mhm.
I don't want to have the full experience. I just want to get it over.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
modded it to enable saving whenever you
Oh,
want,
cool. That's nice.
because like it didn't have like those. You had to drink a potion to save the
Yeah,
game, and I
yeah,
didn't have those potions in that area, and you had to like replay something like 5 times, like run to some place, get beaten by 3 dudes and with a dog, and
yeah,
then try again and try again and try again, and was I didn't feel like going to a different town buying like more potions from there.
yeah,
Like I don't have that amount of time in my day to just walk around and just
yeah.
visit shops.
I think that was what made me stop playing in the end, was that I kept dying on a mission, and then yeah, having to do like the whole thing over again, like ride a horse like for 10 minutes to get where I need to be for this mission.
Yeah.
Only
Also,
to
like
die.
if you want to like skip things, you can get like ganked on the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I will pass out there. No,
Yeah, no you won't.
you can try.
Yeah. No, it is cool. It has a lot of stuff that I like. I quite like the way that the fast travel works, because it kind of I don't know, it still feels like you're it still feels like you're traveling, which is cool. But
Yeah,
yeah, my biggest gripe is the saving system, and yeah, the combat is just really complicated sometimes.
it is. It's kind of like the problem is like the game is telling you like with time you will get the experience that you need,
Yeah.
but it doesn't give you the chance to
Yeah,
learn,
yeah,
especially when like 3 people are like beating the shit out of you, and like I cannot figure out how to like target the next dude.
yeah,
You're like
yeah,
clicking tab, and then like tab focuses on the guy, like locks on it, but tab does not unlock you from the guy.
yeah,
Like by the time I figured out that you have to actually like back away and like sprint, but then if you do that, they start grabbing you, like
throwing you around.
ragdolling you
Yeah,
around, and
yeah,
you're like super confused what's going on.
yeah,
So I did that like the first time, like they beat and there was a dog, like 3 people and a dog, and like slapping you from this side, you start to run like a dog is dragging you by the
yeah,
arm,
yeah,
and you're like, okay, that was nasty, I'll try again, and the same experience happens, and I like modded the game and like tried like
mhm,
2 more times, like and then when you're not that scared of dying, you actually can be okay,
yeah,
I'll pace myself, I'll see what this guy does and then what this guy does,
yeah,
so I can figure out the mechanics,
mhm.
and then I beat them like on the first try or like the second try, but then you're like, because you're not, I'm going to run from there and have to go deep, do this, and
Yeah.
yeah.
There was what was it that I was gonna say? Oh yeah, I read somewhere, because while I was playing it, I got to a point where I was really frustrated. So I was like Googling, like, is it meant to be this hard, or am I just terrible? And there were so many people online that were like, it starts off really difficult, but then
Yeah,
when you like get further into the game and you actually have like a proper suit of armor and like a decent weapon, it becomes like so easy, because you're just, you're actually in a suit of armor, so you can take hits. um
yeah.
but yeah, it's
Also like the game does like some things that like there is a cutscene of your character like taking a bath or something, and on the next scene there is a battle, but the game didn't tell you that on the cutscene it undressed you
oh
and you
yeah, so you
don't
have
have
to
your
put
armor.
all of your stuff back on. Yeah,
You're like, oh wait, give me a second, I'm naked.
yeah, yeah, it's funny. I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do in the second one, because I say it's a cool game. Like, I like it a lot for how frustrating it was. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
But,
there is a lot of clunkiness in that game, but there is like, I just realized like there is there's like a whole alchemy mini game, but
yeah.
I knew there was, but I never like tried it.
Mhm.
It's like a whole mini game. You like pick your spices and you pour them in things like you pick your medium like wine or what
Yeah.
alcohol base. You have like a little hourglass that you can set up for how long things
Wow, that's
boil.
cool. I
You have
didn't
a
know
book like with description of what you need to do and like how much to heat the flame. It's like a full blown like
That's cool.
mixing game. It's like
Yeah.
really cool game. I was like, didn't know that. And you can make those like savior schnapps that you just
Yeah.
make the save games. But my character cannot read. So I just see the portions of how much things need, and I just don't know how much what to do with it. Do I like grind it? Do I like how much do I boil it?
I love that about the game where it's like, no, you actually have to learn to read if you want to be
Yeah,
able to read. Like, so if you don't learn, your character just sees jumbled like jumbled up letters and stuff.
yeah, that's very cool about the game. Honestly, that's one of the
Mm.
best thing about the immersion of this game. Like,
Yeah.
it can be frustrating at times. Like currently, I wanted to learn to read, but the guy was sleeping the whole day. He's like, I think he works. He's a scribe, and I think he
Yeah.
probably wakes up at night and then he
Yeah.
just sleeps the whole day. But I was like super frustrated that the guy doesn't want to teach me because he's sleeping. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
care. I'm the main character. He's like, yeah, cool, dude. We get a full day nap and
Yeah.
maybe later.
It's funny, because as soon as I like met that scribe, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna learn to read. So I did all of his like reading lessons and stuff, but that still doesn't teach you everything. Like, you still have to like go and do your own studies because obviously you, you can't learn every word that exists just from sitting there and like doing like
Yeah,
studying. Um, so yeah, like you'll be reading a book or whatever in the game or a recipe, and it would just be like, put in the blah, 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 to the pot. And it's like, oh great, awesome, love that, thanks.
okay. Yeah. I haven't. I can't read anything currently, but yeah, that's. I would imagine that would make sense
Yeah.
to some degree, right? That's not how languages work, but yeah.
Yeah. Leonie said playing games as a child was like that. I couldn't read English, so every game was
Yeah,
was just reading
yeah,
gibberish.
me too, Leonie, me too.
Yeah, me too.
Jerry was playing like German games.
Yeah, yeah. I was playing like Final Fantasy just in Japanese, just for the hell of it.
How far are we? Oh, you have plenty of time to flesh this out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been going through and playing like the Uncharted games again.
Nice.
Um,
I mean, nice about the last ones. I haven't played. I have never played the
well, I
old ones.
I thought that I had played all of them, but it turns out that I'd never played the first one. So I
I've
played
tried.
2 onwards, and yeah, the first one is quite dated now. It kind of plays like one of the old Tomb Raider game, well, like Tomb Raider Legends or Tomb Raider Underworld that came out on like the Xbox.
Yeah. Honestly, I tried and it was too dated for me.
Yeah.
Especially, I tried it after finishing like the last one and
Oh
like,
yeah.
okay, this was a cool game. Let's try the old ones and like, okay,
Yeah.
maybe not.
Yeah.
I wait for like
Uncharted 2
remaster or
has a
something.
Uncharted 2 has like a big leap in quality. Like I feel like it's a lot better from 2 onwards. Which makes sense because I mean, first game in a series, the budget's going to be lower. But yeah. What's this? Melissa said, through games is the best way to learn language. You have visual, audio, reading, and written word. Something fun to do and explore, so you learn what it is. Miscellaneous is still hard word though. Yeah, that makes sense. It's like how a lot of people, when they're learning a language, they'll like watch TV shows and stuff in that language too. there was who was it? There was someone I was speaking to who learned English because they were watching Friends a lot, so they kind of learned English through Friends.
It's very specific.
Yeah, I remember thinking at the time, I was like, that's crazy. This kid is about to get eaten. Ooh.
Do you like my square move?
Is that what that is? Yeah, it's the moon in Minecraft. Surprise! This game was Minecraft all along.
Yeah, just soften it a bit because I thought it was obvious, but I guess not.
Yeah. I don't know. It might have
The
been.
problem with this, is just I was going for a move. It's like a moonlit scene, but then now I'm realizing it's kind of like monochromatic. Like thinking, can I add color? And like, where?
Yeah. You could try it. I mean, we've got time to experiment, so.
I can, but I don't know how.
Yeah, yeah, me neither. Leonie said he learned a lot of English playing Mega Man Legends or Mega Man 64 because it had subtitles and voice acting. I could never get into Mega Man.
Yeah, me too. Would like to.
It was too difficult.
Ooh, it was a very difficult game, honestly. Yeah. I had like Contra and like
Ooh, nice.
those, like Super Mario and all those games, but whenever I tried to play Mega Man and like the Nintendo, but I don't know. you just reach a wall, and I was like too stupid to know what to do.
Yeah. Ignacio says I called a friend 10 times when I was 12 years old because he knew English to help me with what I needed to do in Pokemon Green Leaf. It reminds me when I was a kid, I would call up my cousin, and we would just play through the demo of World of Warcraft like constantly because you could play like 30 hours or something at the time. And so we would just keep making new characters and new accounts to keep playing the demo. But he was older than me, so he would know what to do, and I would just kind of follow him around.
Pirated World of Warcraft first time. I don't know if there was. I couldn't like afford it or anything. I was like too little.
Yeah.
And it was like way after the game came out, like 2 years or something.
Yeah.
Because like I didn't have like internet connection at home. So.
Yeah, I know.
That was a magical experience, honestly. World of Warcraft. First time playing World of Warcraft. That was something.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it's a really vivid memory in my head as well. The first time I played World of Warcraft, because it was still like, it was still relatively new at the time. Especially when I think I must have only been about like 8 years old or something. So for an 8-year-old, like World of Warcraft was just absolutely insane. The fact that you had this massive open world to explore with your friends, and so much to do, and you could make your character look however you wanted. It's cool. Even though I probably ended up playing as like the default human man for for most of it.
You're one of those.
Yeah, I'm not anymore, but as a kid, I don't think I really cared so much. I was just like, I just want to play. I don't want my character to look cool.
I instantly made a morph, I think, and then a night elf. Because they were the buffers of the characters.
Yeah.
That was my criteria. The character to be like a badass.
Mm-hmm.
I had a talk with another artist, like why my taste kind of like lame, and in like in general in art, and we reached to a conclusion that if you're a poor kid, if you were a poor kid, like or an average kid, your aspiration would have been like in art at least would be like Rambo and like the Terminator and like all those buff guys at the time.
Yeah.
And like even in fantasy art, in like comics, they're all like, I mean, they were all buff and like a certain type, and like that kind of like forms your taste.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see some artists that draw those very cool, still fantasy related, and like game related art, but it's just like a different degree of like it looks like fine art, but it's still. And then you realize that they had like a completely different childhood. They were like not watching like Conan the Barbarian. They were like visiting museums or like countries when they were like children. And that formed their whole like why.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing. It's like similar to why I suppose now you're getting a lot of people's introduction to art be stuff like anime. So you get a lot of like anime artists and stuff now because that's what a lot of people watch growing up.
Yeah. Actually, you're absolutely correct.
If I was an artist, and mine would probably end up being like Nickelodeon characters. I'd just end up drawing like SpongeBob constantly, going by that logic. I would be a SpongeBob artist.
You'll be like Leonie.
Yeah, maybe.
Trying to add some color.
What?
I meant it in a way that he will like more stylized art.
Yeah, like stylized art with like interesting shapes and colors and stuff.
It was not a diss.
See what you've done. You've made him cry now. What the hell, man?
Like insulted. Do you know that? Oh man, that's like a very weird off take. But you have to know those situations when there's like a person that you. I don't know if I should go there. Let's not go there.
I'm gonna trust your judgment on that one.
Yeah, definitely do. I mean, that by now you should know like how little censoring I have. Like,
yeah, that was my thought.
Say.
My thought was, if Alex has decided to censor himself, then I'm not gonna push it. I'm gonna just leave it.
Leave it there. We live in strange times. I miss the old times. prefer to like sensitive now in general. There's like too much subjects that you can like offend somebody.
Wow. Yeah, it's easier just to avoid them, just to save yourself the hassle.
Yeah, honestly, but that was not even the case. Even back then, that would probably be
Okay.
weirdly taken. Just being a horrible human type of take.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, but now it's even worse. Why are you laughing, Leon? Why are you laughing?
I really want to know what this kid's plan is with that candy cane. Like,
And maybe he heard Santa and he's like, "Hey Santa, I'll go surprise him." And then,
and then this crawls down it. In fact, I don't even think he's crawling. I just imagine him like falling down it. You know, he just like falls down it and then just like crawls out all broken.
that was a bit of my fear with the pose. I was thinking to make it even more broken, and then I thought that it would just look ridiculous, like he
Yeah, no, I think
broke
this
his
is a
neck incidentally. But I guess this hand like indicates that he's still mobile.
yeah. I think this is a good amount of breakage. Yeah, maybe I need to watch the Krampus movie. I don't know how good it's supposed to be.
Looks like a teddy bear. I had like a hole for for the nose, but it kind of looks like a
It does look like a teddy bear, yeah.
like this type of.
No, he's cute.
Actually, looks like a creep.
He, oh yeah, he does. I mean, it fits.
Yeah, like made him creepier.
Yeah,
Imagine what that says about us. We have played so many fantasy games and everything that like a skull does not creep you as much as a human face.
yeah. It kind of looks scarier when you're like at the right angle to see it. Probably
Yeah,
like
it is scary. Just like you're like some weird forward coming down chimney. Have you heard that like thing? Nice question there. Have you? There's like
I was like, no.
example, like there was like an online thing that asks women what would they be more scared of
Oh yeah, it was like a bear.
in the woods, a bear
Yeah.
or a man.
Yeah.
First off, I don't think they know enough about bears, and
I mean, I don't know. I feel like it entirely depends on context. I'd be pretty
it
terrified if
is
I was just walking in the woods and just a guy was in there. Like,
definitely. But then I would probably be just dead in the other situation. So you're like, have you seen how bears eat like meat? They are morons. They are not like lions or like wolves. They don't choke you. They just start eating you from your legs up.
yeah.
I don't want that experience.
It reminds me
People
of
need to
that.
watch more like Animal Planet if they're picking a man. Honestly,
It reminds me of that. What's that Leonardo DiCaprio movie? Is it like the Rev? Is it Revenant?
yeah.
Where he gets attacked by a bear.
It's just like tosses you around like a ragdoll,
Yeah.
pretty
The-
much.
The next, like, I remember watching that movie, and he gets attacked by a bear, and then for the next like I don't know, like 10 15 minutes of the movie, he's just like crawling along the floor, like crying, And I'm like, man, that's boring, but also I totally get it, man. Don't worry. Like, I get it.
Yeah, bears are scary,
Yeah.
to say the least. I mean, there is like, if you're like a animal knower type of person that knows like a funny way to move and like to act in that situation, like fully aware that the bear will not attack him if he's like
Yeah.
doing a certain thing. I guess the situation is a bit different then, but still.
Mm.
Like those Canadian videos, have you seen like a fisherman and like a grizzly bear is just charging him and he's like, no.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen that.
The bear's like, okay.
Yeah, fair's up. Oh, fair enough. I guess you win. All right. All right, pal.
The bear is so confused that he's not scared that he's like, okay, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm just leaving.
Yeah. Yeah, I love how stupid bears can be. It's like
Every animal is the like. There was a guy in like YouTube that was attacking lions with a toilet paper. It's like crawling. He's like a big like Animal Planet type like
yeah,
documentary dude. And he like fully knew what he was doing.
yeah.
Like, he's like crawling on all fours with the toilet paper against like
Mm.
two lions, and they're like so confused. Why the hell is that monkey going towards them? And it's like they're like one of them like stands up and tries to eat like bite him, and he
Yeah.
just raises the toilet paper, and the lion is like, whoa, like,
Whoa, calm down, man. Calm
yeah,
down. Put it down.
it's like, what is going on here? Like, I am a lion. Like, why are you not scared? And it's just like messes with their heads like so bad because
Yeah.
like they are used to a certain behavior by every animal that they encounter. Like,
Yeah.
if you're not running away from them, they're thinking like, okay, he can do
Yeah, there's
something to
something.
me.
Yeah.
Mm. And it
Yeah.
like he fully like tripped them, and they just like ran off. And the funniest video, like he's with the armed only with the toilet paper.
Yeah. I love it a lot when people are being like followed by like they're being followed by a bear or like an animal. They just turn around and just shout no. And the animal's like, all right, man, sure, fine, and just runs off.
Yeah, I mean, just I guess it's just like it's not about the words, more like
No,
the attitude.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah.
It's the way you say it. Um,
I mean, I've done that as a child, attacked by dogs, but yeah, it works, and it's more about the idea that you can like, stand up to it, and the animal was just confused, like what?
yeah.
Okay, I
Uh,
guess.
Oh yeah, exactly. I think I've seen this video too. Lemon Emlyn said, I saw a video of a guy boxing with a kangaroo because the kangaroo wanted to steal his dog.
Ah,
And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
the
Those
kangaroo,
are
I've seen
such
it.
brilliant.
He punches it, and the kangaroo's just
Yeah,
like, whoa, whoa, what?
yeah,
So that's not supposed to happen. That's not how this works.
yep. Oh, I know what is wrong with it. Moons are not blue. I think.
Are you okay? What's up?
I was like thinking like where to add color, and then I'm like, is the moon? The moon is not blue. It's just
I
it's
mean,
yellow.
it's
Is it? It should be yellow. I mean, it's colorless, and the sun is yellow. So
if anyone is in the chat that has a that that is currently in the evening, um, can you
look
tell
at the
us the
moon.
color
Yeah.
of the moon?
But that is kind of like I was gonna say like the time before internet that you can Google it, but you're saying it through the internet. So
Yeah, yeah. It's like the moon is like a gray. It's like a gray kind of color. Whoa. Okay. I just googled the moon and I just found out that Google gives you like a 3D model
Of the moon.
of the moon with all of like the key points like
What a
tagged
time to
on
be alive, right?
it. I know, it's crazy. This is crazy.
I love like Elon Musk is like very controversial character, but I liked one quote uh, of his that we are living in a time that to be stupid is just like fully conscious decision.
Yeah, yeah.
You have like no excuse. You have all of this information available to you with the internet, and you not knowing things. It's just like you being lazy. That's the only excuse. It's not like I'm a villager. Like higher education is not available to me. Like nope. I just choose to be dumb.
Yeah, or disinterest as well, I guess, is another one where it's just like, yeah, I could find out about this, but do I care? No, not really.
But you can like learn pretty much everything probably currently
Yeah,
through the internet. Means if you like the whole idea of where are you going to learn it and how reliable that would be is a whole different thing, right? But
yeah. Uh, Thinking that Santa was a drunk uncle, where it just is the Santa.
actually, it's more scary, honestly,
Yeah,
as we talk like currently with Jaden. It's like
yeah. It's it's more
drunk,
scary if it's a
abusive
man.
uncle coming from the chimney sounds very
Yeah,
does not sound like very.
fun experience. I mean, it's simultaneously impressive and terrifying because your drunk uncle has somehow managed to climb onto the roof of your house and come down your chimney. Yeah, I think this looks nice. Now you've put some color in it, I think it does look good.
But I can still try to add more.
More.
But yeah, a lot of things to play. Also, I kind of want to try Wayfinder now that it's just a
Yeah,
normal
it's just
game.
a normal free to play thing, right?
Yeah, it seems like it just an
I mean,
RPG with like a cool style that you can just
yeah,
grind some gear, like make a little house.
yeah.
So you can't
Like,
deny that the art style is top notch on this game. Just
oh yeah, for
uh,
sure.
people are saying that like it's it has like nice reviews on Steam and everything. So
Mm.
may try that at some point.
Yeah, the recent reviews are looking good. Like, it's still mixed overall, but that'll be taking into account what it was like when it first launched. So yeah, yeah, the art style is great. I think that's enough of a reason to at least go in and like just explore a little bit.
I played the I don't know if I told you
You played the what? Sorry.
the Monster Hunter
Oh yeah, I wanted to give that a shot.
beta type thing. Have you played
Yeah,
the other? Do you like the other Monster Hunter?
I like Monster Hunter Worlds. Rise, I didn't enjoy quite as
Yeah,
much, but Worlds
yeah,
was
this is
pretty
just
good.
like I actually I don't know uh, how long has it been since I actually really liked a new game.
Hmm.
Just not based on the game being something new,
Yeah.
like something that I haven't tried before, like this cool gimmicky experience,
Hmm.
but just the gameplay being awesome.
Yeah.
That's I was blown away. Just like definitely the one thing I'm most looking forward to. The one game mostly looking forward to for next year. It was just like World, but like so much better. Everything that makes World good, this is like 5 times better.
That's
It's like
awesome.
everything. Like and it's not like a safe. Like just you have a number of one, and this you have like two of those. It's just like everything that made the first one great. It just so much expanded. Like I feel like with zero fear to like from the developers. Like you don't feel like Ubisoft like a Western title that like oh it's just more of like the second God of War game, and you're like
Yeah.
okay, this is the first game but just like different missions, and now I have to like unlock the same skills that I already had
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
the first game, like for some reason I forgot.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to playing. I think it comes out in February, I think, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna get it
it's-
because I loved Worlds a lot, but I'm gonna go in like as blind as I can. I think that's the
yeah,
best way to play Monster Hunter is to be like, okay, I don't know what monsters I'm gonna fight
that's the best way.
or
Yeah, I don't want to watch a single
yeah,
screenshot, like anything. Because like
yeah,
that's the coolest thing that you're like finding the monster like as you play. You're like,
yeah,
what is that? That's cool.
yeah. That's the thing, yeah. Finding the monster and learning its attack patterns just like naturally is so satisfying.
Yes. It's a great game. I actually love that in Worlds they don't allow you to play a monster with your friends until you beat it alone.
Yeah, yeah,
It's they know fully well what makes the game good. They're like
yeah,
not going to ruin your first experience with like 5 random dudes jumping around.
that's the thing, because when you know how the monsters work, you can kill them really quickly. Um, so it does ruin it if you go in
I mean,
with
yeah,
people who
so,
know exactly what they're
so,
doing.
some of the monsters, let's say.
Well,
I
yeah,
feel like
some of them,
I
yeah.
feel like some monsters are just like assholes. They're just like
Yeah, I
the,
mean,
yeah,
I was gonna,
a Dark Souls player said that very good Dark Souls player said that like in like Elden Ring and like Dark Souls, you get used to the bosses and you're like, okay, I know the pattern. He does this after this and
yeah,
that after that. Like in Monster Hunter, like the monsters are always a bit like sporadic and you
yeah,
can't like fully grasp what
yeah.
to
You
do.
just kind of have to learn their tells. It's like, ah, their tail moved a little bit like this. Well, I'm gonna have to get out of the way. Um, which I think is really cool. It's like you're actually trying to read the behavior of an animal, which is awesome. And you don't quite, yeah, you don't get that quite so much in like a Souls-like game, I guess.
And, I really liked what I saw. It's just like oof, so
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
I just wanted to play more. It's just like I don't know. And the fun thing is just like it's things that you know in a way. It's not like a completely new experience, but like your first time playing like Skyrim or like whatever game that is so new, and you're like addicted to just to explore what's out there. This was just enjoyable.
yeah. I think that's the thing though. Like, what makes what makes a good sequel, I think, or like franchise, I guess, like Monster Hunter, is that it is familiar, but it's different enough. Like yeah, you've got the same weapons and everything, but they are changed slightly. The move set is different. You might be a bit more agile with some of them now, or they're adding in a few different mechanics, but unlike, as you said earlier, unlike God of War, where it's like, no, I'm just getting the same abilities that I had last time, and nothing is really changed. Like nothing's really changed at all.
Yep. I would just just massive fun. And those mounts, oh man,
Yeah.
did you see that? I mean, they had mounts in like other games,
Yeah.
but they're like so well implemented here. Yeah, I love the mount. The mount is just not design wise. The design wise is great, but I just love the functionality of the mount.
Hmm.
Also, it like moves so smoothly, like runs
Yeah,
on
that's cool.
walls and like giant like pillars, and just you
Yeah.
can sharpen your weapon on it and like
Yeah, you
hold a
can.
second weapon on it, and like
Yeah.
so many things. Just
I guess it's similar to like the it's similar to the dog in Rise. I don't know if you
yeah,
played Rise, but
it is similar, but this one is just 5 times more fluid, and
that's nice.
they've went uh, above and beyond to make it like look mobile and to
Mm,
be mobile. There's like super cool like pure constructions and rocks and
yeah.
in the levels that it has actual like special animations to just jump on them and
Hmm.
fluidly uh, just do things that your character, not just faster than your character, but things that are impossible for your character to do.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's very mobile, and also the feeling of like 5 people or like 4 people chasing down a monster
Hmm.
on like those mounts. You feel like just this pack of like hyenas or something
Yeah.
just chasing the creature. It's very
Yeah.
cool.
No, I'm looking forward to it. I have a few friends that um I have a few friends that want to play it with me as well. Um, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. I mean, I already know that I'm gonna go with my favorite weapon again, the
What are you
gun
saying?
the gun lance.
Gunlance. Oh my, I've never played that.
Oh, dude, gun lance is so much fun. Like it's super heavy, so like you don't move a massive amount, but like you sit there and you just sit down. You have this massive shield, and you're just getting like absolutely ravaged by a monster, and you're there like no, 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 and then
Yeah.
you stab them with a stick that then explodes. It's great.
No,
It's
dude, I haven't played it, but one of the things that I actually really I fucked up. I remember drawing this like leg
yeah.
with different, but now it's not. It's like I overlapped something. It was like some okay. So the one of the best things about wilds that I for at least for me, because like I love the katana weapon,
Oh yeah.
and I love it because you have a timing based like a counter,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which you feel like you complete badass when you know when an
Yeah.
attack is going to go, and then you like dodge it, and then you
Yeah.
profit from that. It's like you basically like it's not just like rolling around in the dirt and then
Mm-hmm.
hitting the monster when he's not watching. He's like actually attacking you, and you're like dodging it and attacking. It's just
Yeah.
a very satisfying feeling. And what I saw about most weapons that I played like 4 or 5 weapons, and every one of the weapons had a counter,
Oh, that's
which
cool.
is
Yeah.
which is I I I cannot express how cool this is until you try it,
Yeah.
because it's like it just adds a different element of the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you're like dodging, dodging, hitting. Now you're like
Yeah.
dodging, hitting, and then you have a counter. And the feeling of like for the big, like the giant sword,
Yeah.
you can just like hit the monster when it hits you and like
Mm-hmm.
bash it away,
Yeah.
which is the coolest feeling, because like you have this like ginormous beast attacking you, and when you time it correctly, you just fling him like a baseball bat.
Yeah.
You just like you hit his head and you like
Yeah.
deflect it,
Mm-hmm.
which is the most satisfying feeling I've had in like a game for like
Yeah.
a long time.
There's a
Eh,
there's a great thing you can do in Worlds, which is like it's kind of a counter, but one you have to kind of do like manually. But if you're the gun lance, if you block, you can like take a hit, and if the enemy then like isn't attacking you straight afterwards, you can stab them with your lance,
Yeah.
put like a bomb on them, and then it just sets them on fire for like a few seconds and explodes. But it feels so satisfying because it's such a heavy thrust, and then you get like a big like thunk as it
Yeah.
attaches to them. It's really cool. It feels great. So I can
Yeah.
imagine how cool those counters feel when they're actually like meant to feel heavy. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's just like not only the effect of like the animations are great, but just the feeling of you outplaying the
oh
monster.
yeah,
You're just like timing it perfectly to the
yeah,
dot and like outplaying him. That's
yeah,
just a great feeling.
yeah. No,
And I love that they had it on the katana, and now I think they have it on every weapon. You can like use the charge blades, like the shield,
Mhm.
and you can like the monster can like bite on it, and then you stab him in the neck
Oh,
and
cool.
stuff, and
Yeah.
like but yeah, and like the hammer as well. Uh, but yeah,
Yeah.
I had like an awesome clip. Not mine. There was an awesome clip of the hammer, exactly about what I'm talking about. So it's actually from like Worlds.
Oh, cool.
I was thinking, dude.
Yeah. Cool. I'll
So
watch
let me just find
it. Yeah.
it. But it's without the music.
I don't know what people feel the urge to put terrible music over a bunch. Okay.
But
Over.
this was spot on. This was spot on. Man, I found it, but with worst humanly possible quality. I'll just try to find it better.
No, I am looking forward to it. It's going to be really cool.
I found it. Where should I send it to? In the chat.
Yeah, send it.
Yeah.
Yeah, send it wherever.
Send it in Discord.
Cool.
You can watch on the side. But it's like this is kind of like the feeling of the counters of most weapons in the wild.
Okay.
I have to watch it with sound.
Oh, there we go. I'll have to.
You have to mute the stream.
Maybe. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it this way.
No worries. It's like very short video.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's good. I'll put it in the chat if anyone wants to watch it as well. It's great. Oh my god, right in the chit. What?
And especially this boss.
Yeah, that's so funny.
But yeah, like that how like the counters feel. Like this one was a crit in particular because like the monster actually flinched, and that could not happen. That could just not happen next time, and just the monster like running you over. But the idea of the counter is exactly this: like you hitting it exactly when it hits you, and like punching it away or something like that. But yeah, very cool new mechanic. And also it adds like a whole new dimension. Like it was, you had like, as I said, like a roll and like and a time to hit. Now you have like a move that is like high reward, high risk.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get nerdy. Sorry, chat. I don't have. I mean, I have friends, but I don't have
Yeah,
time. I don't have time to meet with them and talk about these things. So with Jaden, I try to like scratch that gamer's itch.
Scratch the gamer itch. Yeah.
Difficult when you get older and you have families and stuff.
Mm. Yeah. And as well,
People start stop like trying to meet
yeah,
their friends. They're like, I rather just sleep,
yeah. It's like I'd rather
stay at
I
home.
have other things that I need to do.
Don't need.
I can feel myself getting like that now, though. I'm just like I have.
Yeah,
I just need sleep.
you proved it to Melissa and Leonie last time when
Would you?
when they came visit the UK. Like, they were very
Oh, well, yeah, but that was
hurt that you didn't like
it
travel
was
to meet them.
the timing. Well, it was the fact that the last time they were here was for Lunar Academy stuff, and I was like, well, I, yeah, I have no reason to be there for like work, so
Yeah,
I was like,
cool.
I'm
Just
broke.
messing.
Yeah, I was like, I'm
I
broke. I
just
can't.
like to make little
Little
dramas.
comments, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you don't need your help to make that into a drama. Yeah. Leonie
Just
and Melissa are,
reignite the fire a bit
yeah,
before.
Leonie and Melissa are able to do that on their own.
I feel like I made this worse
I don't know. I don't think so.
with the brownish color here. Reduce
Yeah, I kind of see what you mean, but
if it has, but not the kin. Grab everything else.
oh yeah, you have the magical button that.
There you go. Values are a bit wonky. Let's just try to make this a better drawing. I get too focused on brushes and stuff instead of like the important things of a drawing. Sometimes then I have to like fix it.
I don't know what you mean. Brushes are the most important thing. Brushes are what makes you a good artist.
True. So what's up in chat?
No, I think it's pretty quiet.
Do you people like spend time in like Discord in those chats? I always see Melissa and you in those like voice chats. Do you actually talk there, or you're just
Yeah.
pretending to have presence?
No, we talk in there. Melissa, like sometimes just like sits in there muted, but yeah, I go in there nearly every afternoon and have a chat. I used to go in the mornings as well, but I was like, no, I need to get work done in the mornings. Like that can be my focus time. But yeah, a lot of people hang out in there. We've got some people in there at the minute. You're always welcome to join, Alex. If you're feeling lonely.
But thank you. Thank you. Probably will.
It's not for everyone.
I don't like much crowds.
Yeah.
I don't like the feeling of being the guy that doesn't know everyone in the party, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel
Like
that.
you go to a place and then everybody's talking and chilling and you're like, should I say something here?
Yeah. I once got invited to a friend's birthday party, and I was the only one who, like,
Didn't know everybody.
yeah. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna pass on that. Like, I can't see myself having a good time because the only person I know is you. So like, I don't want to have to like follow you around all evening.
Yeah,
I'm a
definitely.
bit better now. Like, I'm a bit better with just going to places. Like, I started going to a local like board game cafe thing recently, and
Mhm.
I have no idea who any of those people are, but I just go and hang out.
Yeah, that is a bit different, but yeah, because like just the idea of like it's a place that people go. It's not
Yeah,
like
that is true. It's like there's less like inside jokes and references that you probably won't get and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel that.
What was your friend a female by any chance?
Yeah, they were, yeah, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna bother with this.
Yeah, I've had that situation with my current wife.
Oh, yeah.
She invited me to like her birthday, and then I saw the list of. But we had no such like relationship then. We
Yeah,
were just friends.
yeah.
And then the list of people were like 15 boys and like 2 girls and me. I'm like, yeah, I'm not joining this like whole fan club parade thing that I know nobody.
Yeah.
That's not going to go. Thank you. Have a good one.
And because you didn't go, that's why
Now
you're
she's my
married
wife.
now.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yep, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
For anyone needing like love lessons in the chat.
If you need love advice, don't
Yeah.
go to their birthday parties.
Yes.
Cool. We've got about 20 minutes ish, I think. Yeah.
I mean,
But
let me just like try to pull it a bit together because I love it. So
yeah.
I think I'm making it work. Some light here.
Whoa. Are you a big cyclist, Alex?
No, I don't. I'm not. My wife is.
Ah, okay. I was like the two bikes in the background. I was like wondering if they were yours.
Yeah, one is mine. Yeah, that's mine. She bought me mine. So enjoy.
Nice.
It's like one of those things that I buy my friends games that I want to play.
Yeah, yeah. I remember there was one time for Christmas. Oh, what was it? I think my dad bought my mum like a tool set or something,
Let's
and
share
my
an
mum was
experience.
my mum was like, "Yeah, that's great. Thanks. I'll just give that right back to you." And he's like, "Oh, thank you."
I always wanted that.
Yeah, he's like, "I always wanted this tool set." She's like, "Uh-huh."
Funny guy.
Yeah. there's a few times when he's done stuff like that. It's a very, I don't know. I feel like it's a very dad thing to do.
Yeah, it is. By the way, sorry, chat, that my way of drawing rather unstructured. People probably come here to learn something. I'm like just painting a leg here,
Just
scratching a surface there. Leonie's work is like so structured. He's like, I will do this, I will do selections, I will do this, and then magically all just
it just happens.
ties together. I'm like, just I have no idea what I'm doing. Kind of like know when I like things, and doing the other time, just like trying to direct him at some direction.
Okay, it's the
bit messy.
It's the mess around and find out the style of painting.
I probably could say it just like for the most part, I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. And like, what is this? No, I suck. No. And then it all ties together. I'm like, yes, I'm a genius. I always knew where this is going.
The definition of happy accidents is Alex's workflow.
Every one of my drawings.
Yeah.
Going against the ugly drawing for a couple of hours, and then you winning at the end. I mean, winning at the end, basically. Not hopefully. You can just like continue trying until it's good enough. Things from this side, probably not. I admire people that are like, yes, a bit of this here, a bit of that there, like perfect amount of spice, like cooking from a recipe, and like just Did I add a bit of salt? Let's see. Okay, it sucks. Let's not.
Lemon Emily asks, do you visualize what you're working on in your head before you do it?
No, that's the problem. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't have the patience to visualize, like plan ahead most of the time. Just like trying to. I know enough to just wing it for the most part when I draw. Just like I know how to, I guess, get out of bad situations. That's just it. Like, okay, this is not working because I don't have strong light, or my planes are not defined, or like it's missing some other key element, but usually just go through the list of things that can fix problem.
What's this? They said, I know that some people can't visualize like that, and they just think with words of what they'll draw next. Yeah, there's that whole thing where you're either a visual thinker, or a not visual thinker, whatever the other one is.
Or just dumb.
Or you're just dumb and you don't think at all.
Yeah, that's my problem. I'm just too lazy. I cannot express how lazy I am in general. It's hard for me to describe. Like that's my biggest problem as an artist as well. Just not planning ahead. I don't have the patience to gather like reference. I don't have the patience to organize things. If it's for work, I do it because like client expects to
You
see
have
something,
to,
so I
yeah.
need to know what I'm doing. But for the most part, I'm just like too lazy to actually gather reference. And my work actually suffers from that, and that is precisely why I'm not a great concept artist. I mean, I can be a okay concept artist, but just don't have the patience to gather like reference, to investigate things, to think things, and just like, can I just draw? Then stop drawing and call it a day. That furnace had a wonky shadow, so it was kind of confusing the shape. Usually, like, what are the problems of this? Let's try to analyze it as I would. Like, I don't like there's too much details in the hands. This whole area probably benefited just being dark, not grabbing focus there.
Oh yeah.
But I was like too focused on rendering little handsies. They're just ugly.
Little child hands.
It's like I'm also not thinking at all at this point because I'm thinking about Monster Hunter and stuff.
Yeah.
So then I will need to like separate this. No way. I don't know how to justify a light in general there. So I can like separate this fully. It's confusing what's in front of what. It would have been much more clear. It's not lit as dumb as I have made it. I've been like from this side, for example. This would have shown the head as well, and like the shadow view this way. Apologize. Now I have like a much more defined like light situation, you know, like that he's hiding under this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting to see like the sort of self critique.
It's like not paying attention. That's my my problem, and especially when you have no structured approach.
Yeah.
And if you're just mashing brushes back and forward, you can just you can fix some things with layers later on, like adding fogs and stuff. It's just much stronger work. You actually have like confident brush strokes and like planes and things. It's just not like this mess of what's for the tree or the wall, and that's because like I made some fog. Yeah, that's just pure laziness. The problem is just pure laziness. Do I have even time to fix that? Probably not. Also, I'm trying to use some fancy brushes, which can also hurt.
Yeah, we've got just under 10 minutes.
Let's try to make something out of this. Let's try to add stronger light. I'll try to focus on drawing. If people are here to try to learn. try to give a bit of that.
No, it depends.
So
There's plenty of streams where people don't learn anything. We just talk about rubbish.
those are the paid Lunar Academy streams.
No, those ones are the ones where they do learn stuff. You can't.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, those are the you get knowledge on those.
Oh
Here,
yeah.
you come for just
Yeah. These are the
talking about
ones. These are the ones you
random
come to
things.
just for random conversations. You come to these ones.
And looks detached, but I guess that's okay if you're a freak, right?
What did you say?
I said this hand looks detached, but I guess that's okay if
Oh.
you're a freak.
Yeah. He's a freaky dude. So for Christmas every year, my family all go round to my grandparents, and they don't have enough beds for everybody. So we end up just kind of like sleeping on sofas and stuff. And it's kind of become a tradition now for me to sleep in the same room as like all of the presents and everything.
Okay.
And I know that I would probably kill myself if this creepy drunk Uncle Santa fell down my chimney.
Oh man, I have this moral, I mean, kind of a moral and parental choice.
Mm-hmm.
This Christmas, my wife asked me to dress as Santa.
Oh, cute. You gonna do
So
it?
I don't know. Just like the cynic in me is like, I don't want my kid to believe in bullshit. I wanted to know that, like, I wanted to know that I gave money for those presents. Like, daddy earned those, not like some random creep.
Maybe you need to put a spin on it, like the fact that you are Santa, and at Christmas
Daddy
time,
buys them, but just Santa delivers
Santa
them.
delivers them. Yeah, yeah. Santa is like the Amazon delivery guy.
Yeah, that can work. That can work. It's
Yeah,
just like Santa Express.
yeah. I think that's a cute middle ground. There's still
Yeah,
some
I
like
think so.
wholesomeness in that.
I might go with that. Yeah. I mean, she's not at the age that she'll actually understand me explaining that to
I was
her.
gonna say
She's
she's
like,
not even one, is she?
oh, she's one. She's
Oh, she is
one in like 2 months.
Oh
Now.
wow.
Like time flies. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, she won't understand
Yeah, she
any
won't.
type of like explanation. From me.
Yeah. You're
But
just going up to a 1-year-old and going, "Now remember, your dad
Dad
bought
made
these."
that happen.
Yeah.
How shallow that is. Like, and cool. My wife was watching this type of like romantic dumb shows. She's not watching; she's like
Yeah.
living it in the background. So how she works,
Yeah.
some like random drama
Mhm.
happening, and it was like Blind Date UK or something
Oh
like
God.
that.
Yeah.
Some bullshit like that. And I love one of the contestants said, and I'm like partial to this because it's like to the
You can
side
hear
of
it.
me
Yeah.
that I cannot unhear it. Like those are like especially like dumb drama. It's just very very hard to ignore.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Like somebody doing something like this or saying something extremely dumb. And you're like, oh,
Yeah. You
but
have
yeah,
to remind yourself that there are people out there who were like that.
but yeah, there was like contestant that said like I made like they got married or whatever and it didn't work out, and she was like, I tried so much, it didn't do anything, and I bought groceries for him over like 70 pounds, and like I bought him an ironing board, and like I made like effort to adjust my life to his, and like how shallow of person can you be to say that your example of like you trying to keep your marriage is I bought him groceries
Bought
for 7
groceries.
pounds.
Yeah, bought groceries and an ironing board. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
that'll fix everything.
yeah. So by saying like how shallow can you
Yeah.
be, it's exactly as shallow as explaining to your 1-year-old child that bought the presents, not Santa, you did.
Yeah. They just have an
Even,
image. I just have an image in my head of them just sat there staring at you, like 1-year-old stare, and you're there just like, now, Dad, not Santa, Dad.
like yeah. Like even if she did understand like what I was saying, she still wouldn't care.
Yeah,
She's like,
yeah, yeah,
cool, money, yeah. Nobody, no,
yeah.
leave me alone.
Yeah, yeah, cool.
Well,
Let me unwrap my present now. Thanks.
annoying person. You should be like, oh no, finances and effort in a family. That's so important to me.
Yeah. Just
Can you just shut up and leave me?
you're a kid growing up and you're
Lingy
teaching them all
parent.
about your kids growing up and you're teaching them all about family finance. Cool. We should probably wrap up in a minute, actually, if
Yeah,
we've got a meeting to go to.
I gotta run. But
Yeah.
I shouldn't have made those like massive changes at the end, so this is going to be unfinished now. But yeah, it's just how it is sometimes.
Yeah.
Kids.
Sometimes kids, that's the way it's that's the way it's got to be.
Yeah.
Sometimes Santa's
it's not
just a delivery man.
those paintings don't come from Santa. I have to like grow them. And sometimes it's not how you planned.
Yeah.
But it's fine. We have a version without it. There we go.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad, honestly.
No.
Maybe I shouldn't have gone the full. Let's separate that.
I think the hat is better in the newer version. Like,
Just like,
yeah.
can you just like delete half of the new thing? What is this? Terrible eraser.
I don't know, man. You tell me. It's your brush. It's your brushes.
We don't talk about brushes.
Cool. Well, while you're doing that, we'll finish up.
Oh, let's yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I'll just.
Cool. Well, thank you everybody for coming to watch today. I know it was a bit earlier than usual, but it was great to see you. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you as well, Alex, for taking some time out of your day to come and do this for us as well. We'll be back with another stream on Thursday. We're doing a collaboration stream with another streamer here on Twitch, Tofu Senshi. You might know their work. We raid them quite a lot. So come along and hang out for that on Thursday. But other than that, enjoy the rest of your week, everybody, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.